Kamen Rider, Aries, 0083.
Alright, this is my entry for Rider Fest. With this, you get an advent card, which is from Kamen Rider, as you can see, Dragon Knight. It's the survive card. It has this little hole and this little indent here. So when you put it into the dragon head on role-playing toy that goes on your arm, it'll make sounds and stuff. You'll have to excuse me because I'm not really familiar with the series. What little I know is from Kamen Rider Decade, and comparing that to the series, it looks like they totally changed the whole premise around, because I think in the original premise it was like some mirror dragons and pulling people in to eat them. Meanwhile in Decade it was like they would fight in a mirror world to determine if a person was innocent or guilty, and it was weird. But anyway, on to the cycle. You get these plastic attachments that you have to snip off of a tree. They plug into the cycle as so. Also, you can open up the cockpit, the cycle, to see the pilot inside. On the packaging, the pilot is referred to as Kamen Rider Blank Knight, and I have no idea who this is, because well, he doesn't have the dragon on the top, so it's not Ryuki or Dragon Knight as they call him, but it sure looks the same. The cycle is pretty good though. If anything, it's a good futuristic looking vehicle. There is one feature that you press this button on the back and you light up the eyes on the figure. Let me turn off the light. So the eyes light up. You can see two eyes there, which is typical of a Kamen Rider, since they're all grasshopper or insect themed. Now the figure itself doesn't have any articulation. There's no articulation on the knees or the elbows. What little articulation it has is in the crotch. The legs are let me see, I think the legs are connected. Say they move in unison. You can see his henshin belt, and the arms have shoulder joints. There's no joint. Oh, alright, there is a head joint. It's a ball joint. So that's, I guess it's pretty good. But I don't know. What can you do if you take the guy out of the cycle and it's like, hey guys, I'm here to save the day, you know? Maybe do something else. It's not an amazing toy, and after seeing one of Evangelist's reviews of this cycle, I thought that this seat would pop up, but nope. I guess it's a different mode. So, let me see. No wrist joints. So would I recommend this toy? I bought this thing at a store called Lot Less for $9.99, and I think I paid too much. The thing is, I've been watching lots of Kamen Rider, and I was like, yeah, Kamen Rider merchandise in the States, and I know where to get it. You know, even though it's a series I haven't seen called Ryuki, it'll be awesome to own this merchandise. But I'm gonna have to go on a little rant. I don't know what it is with Bandai America, and I guess Bandai Japan, but whenever they bring something to the States, it's usually crap. It's it's like, let me see. Someone's gonna make a special appearance. I got these Dragon Ball figures from Bandai at a store. They were Walmart exclusives. But the thing is, it's all it is Gashpon. I'm glad I just paid $3 for 2. When they came out with their Teen Titans line, those figures were crap. I think I only bought one. It was a white raven, a little white raven, just to try it out to see what it was like. I think they have the Ben 10 license. Those figures are hit or miss. I don't collect Ben 10. When they came out with the Dragon Ball Evolution figures, that was another disaster. Those things are warming the pegs like I don't know, like hot food warms a stove, or a stove warms hot food. But the thing is, if you're gonna collect any Kamen Rider merchandise, I would suggest that unless you're willing to put up with the ugly scopes, because I've seen like the characters and I guess they have armor and you could put armor on them. If you're willing to put up with the ugliness, or if you could get them for cheap, then go ahead. But I would stick to the Japanese stuff. Sorry. Because this is a Gashpon of a Japanese Kamen Rider skull, and this thing costs $5, has little articulation, but looks better. So go with the Japanese merchandise. Alright, this is Aries 0083, and I'll be leaving you.
Final attack raid. Subscribe.